Right, so the rune farm has worked out quite nicely, right? We're at 635 million runes, but we could have made it a bit more optimal. Now, I wasn't gonna originally try this, right? The bird falling off the cliff, because I wasn't sure how consistent it would be, or how finicky slash is it even worth adding to the time. But I thought we'll play around with it, right? So using a bow, you can get the bird there just to run off the edge. Oh, that is the wrong button. I always forget how to. Two-hand, then there we go. Although there we go. Oh, did I get it with the rock spell? No. So you just have to land one arrow on him, and I believe... Nope, a little bit higher. I think that's my last arrow too. And he should run off the cliff. And we net ourselves... How many runes? 29,000, right? So that is still a significant amount, right, compared to the Almanacs. They net us, I think it was like 7,000 each? 6,000 each. Yeah, well, I'm not using the gold pickle falcon because, again, I'd have to farm up so many. But I wasn't planning on maxing, so currently we're at 441, right? 40 vigor, 40 mind, 40 endurance, and then 80 for everything. I do want to get arcane to 99 since it boosts item discovery, and I'm sure there's going to be some juicy items to find. So we'll bump that up to 99. Right, that gets us to 460, which is nice and even, so maybe we should leave it there. But I'm tempted to try and maybe max strength, dex, intelligence, and faith, just so we can see what max scaling with weapons are and trying to find what's OP. But for the DLC, I don't want a ton of vigor, I don't want a ton of endurance, right? I feel like these are the two main stats that sort of gate difficulty, right? If you have a ton of vigor, if you have a ton of endurance, you can just button mash and tank things, and right, that eliminates the challenge. Although I think there's going to be some pretty difficult stuff, right, from the looks of it. And most of the time, when it comes to a Souls game, the biggest challenge is always what's new. When something is new is when it's hardest. But I thought we'd spend some time, right, macroing this in, because I might as well leave it every night till the DLC comes out, and we should end up with enough runes anyway. And this might be a sizable bump. It depends how many seconds it takes to actually add the bird into it. But if we teleport to the Grace, right, that's what the macro is doing so far, we should be able to do it consistently, right? If we just turn around straight away, the bird should always be in a similar position. So it's just about lining up that shot. So I do need to go buy arrows plus a bunch of other stuff just to stock up. I need all the shards and everything, which I might as well grab now, and whatever else I can think of. Ooh. Okay. I'm curious about that. Is that because I dropped the bells off last new game and I haven't come here? Or is that because of the DLC patch? What is new? So, no, a lot of this is the bells. I don't see anything super new. No. The lone wolf ash? I don't think anything here is new. Yeah, I haven't read the patch notes or anything, but I do want to buy all this stuff because I'm sure there'll be new summons, there'll obviously be new weapons and everything to upgrade to. So I'll buy a bunch of that. And do you sell arrows? It feels like you should sell arrows, but you don't. I need to go kill some merchants. Although, do the merchants not carry over? I guess it's not the specific merchant bells, it's the normal bells, because I'm pretty sure I went around and I did go and off everyone. But anyway, let me get some stuff together, and then we'll try and macro in the bird into the setup. Okay, so the idea would be to teleport in, have the bow equipped, which I didn't actually do, right? And then you walk this way. I'd have to turn the camera, which is a little bit annoying, because, again, I want to just be able to do this with keyboard. So is there a way to... Well, for one, I have to two-hand the bow. Right, that aims wherever your camera is facing currently. So I'd have to turn the character around, right? Aim and shoot. And the idea would be to just shoot here and line up the timing, right? Around here, the bird should be when we teleport in. I've just obviously walked around for a little bit, and then you shoot an arrow. The big issue with this, though, it sort of limits how long it can run for, because after 699 tries, right, we'll be out of arrows. I can double it up, right? Have two sets of arrows and have it alternate between the two, and that's a little bit better, right? That should be doable overnight. But yeah, so we have to work out all the timing. But the movement's nice and simple, right? Again, it's just teleporting in, walking backwards, quick turning the camera should be doable. Yeah, if I can line up how much I have to turn exactly, right? We can just quick turn the camera and shoot. So if I go this way, quick turn, and then shoot. But you still have to aim down. Okay, I think I got figured it out. So basically, I just have to backtrack my steps, right? But we should be able to hit the bird now. So we teleport into the Grace, right? Loading screen is horrible because this can mess up where the bird is, which means you might not hit it some of the times. But there we go, we got a headshot on it too for 21. And then we come over here and we deal with the Elven Axe, right? Now, as fantastic as this is to, again, have that extra 24k drop from the bird, here's the problem. So currently, it is taking the macro script 21.17 seconds to run, versus just doing the Elden Axe at 15.5 seconds. So, realistically, the bird is not worth it, no. If I wanted to include the bird, I'd have to get the script down to 19.72 seconds. So, I'd have to shave off to, well, 1 and a bit seconds, right? And that is kind of impossible because it is way, way too finicky. Plus, we don't always hit the bird, right? This is a big thing. Because of the loading screen, as soon as we load in, I have a predetermined delay. So on average, the loading screen is about 5 seconds. So I have a delay of 5 seconds before the character moves. So done, right? We had a little bit quicker of a loading screen, so we didn't get a headshot. No, instead we got a body shot on the bird because the bird had moved forward slightly, right? So if I leave this running and things start to slow down, the loading screen start to take longer, well, then we're going to start missing the bird. And again, it's already not worth it, right? And just way too inconsistent. So unfortunately, yeah, I'm glad I didn't try to mess around with the bird to begin with, because I would have ran into trouble overall. But yeah, we have more than enough runes to handle what we want. Again, still debating, you know, do I kev out the other stats? I feel like this is perfect, right? A little bit of vigor, a little bit of mind endurance, 80, the soft caps for everything, 99 arcane for item find, and we should be able to walk into the DLC, pick up whatever we want. We grabbed a whole ton of crafting materials, right? So I have max of all the main smithing stones, except for the ancient. I'll have to obviously just farm them up in new games since you can't buy them anywhere. But we should be fine to, yeah, make use of anything we come across, weapon, spell, whatever, right? We're pretty much set. Now it's just about getting to New Game +7. So, off I go.